Hi, in this video we're going to check the solution that we got when we solved 2x squared equals 5x minus 4 in the last video using the quadratic formula. And we solved it using the quadratic formula and we got this answer here, this answer that I've highlighted here, x. And so what we want to do, and it's a good habit, is every now and then, if you're not sure of a solution, you should just check and see if your solution is correct. So this one, it looks more involved. We have an I, we have a square root in it. It probably isn't gonna, this is one of the more difficult, this is about as difficult as it would get. So let's actually try one and see if we did our calculations correctly. So we're gonna start on the left-hand side. We'll evaluate x, and then we'll do it again for the right side, and if we get the same thing on both sides, then we know that we were successful. So let's begin. We're going to start on the left side. I guess I didn't have to write left-hand side, just left side. We'll go 2 times x and we'll square it. So this is 5 plus or minus I times the square root of 7 over 4 squared. So that means 2 times 5. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to just deal with plus. You'd want to recheck for the minus solution. But usually if you have 1, the other should follow. Plus I times the square root of 7 over 4 times 5 plus I times the square root of 7 over 4. Now, let's see here. We're going to need to, we can do a couple things. The most simple thing to do is right off the bat, we can cancel this 2. So let's do that. So we know our denominator now will be 8. It's the numerator that requires a bit more effort. So now we distribute. We go 5 times 5 and 5 times I root 7. So we get 25 plus 5 I square root 7, and then we do the same thing. We distribute the I root 7, and we get plus 5 I square root 7 plus, we get an I squared times 7. And then when all of that is over our denominator, which is 2 times 4, which is 8. Okay, notice that a couple things, that I squared is negative 1, and negative 1 times 7 is negative 7. 25 minus the 7 is 18. So I have 18 plus 5I times the square root of 7. Oops. And then we want to combine our like middle terms. So we have 10I square root 7 all over 8. Notice the numerator and the denominator are both even. So I'm going to write this as 2 times 9 plus 5 I square root 7 over a 2 times 4. And that reduces to 9 plus 5I square root 7. That's the left side of the equation. Now we do the same thing for the right side. And the right side is 5 times x minus 4. 5, here it is right here. Okay, so we're going to try that. So now we're going to go 5 times x, and x we said is 5 plus I times the square root of 7 over 4. So now, oops, I forgot the minus 4. Minus 4 equals, so now we distribute the 5 through the numerator. So I have 5 times 5 is 25 plus 5I square root 7 over 4 minus, let's write this 4 here, let's write that as, oh, I'm sorry, my new answer above is over 4. Then now let's write back to our minus 4 in this problem. If we write that with a common denominator of 4, we get minus 16 fourths. So now notice I have a common denominator. I have 25 minus 16, that's 9, plus 5i, square root is 7, divided by 4. Hey, look at that. Because these are the same on both sides, we got our answer correct. And that is how you can check your solution to the quadratic of a quadratic equation. Thanks for watching.